Hello guys, good evening. I'll be taking you guys how to make flyers today. Do you get so different kinds of flyers? Probably the one for fast food, the one for super sale, the one for fashion, and the like. So I'll be touching some. Kindly stay in touch and make sure you follow as I'm doing this. Thank you. So the first thing I have to do is I'll come up with a shape using my shape tool. Then I'll right click, selecting my rectangle tool. So on selecting my rectangle tool, I have something like this. Can you see? Now on having something like this, I selected my move tool back and I want to tilt it so I'll be able to have it in different dimension. So are you getting me? So I have something like this. At the same time, I can as well enlarge it. After enlarging it, I could just bring it here. So I've done this. Now meaning I'm having two colors on this particular design. Do you get it? I might just leave it this way or probably adjust it a bit. Just adjust it a bit downward. Something like this. Can make it happen this way. Any of this. Then as well increase this. So do you get? So I'm having something like this here. Can you see? Two different colors with two different designs. Can you see? So another thing I will do is I'm going to make this particular color. I'm going to make it white, and I'll make the lower color something else. So back to my shape tool, come to my fill, and I'll give it white. So can you see I've given it white? So I'll try and adjust my background color so that the other shape color will reflect. So I'm having something like this. Okay, I've applied the color to my background, so I'll have to select alt backspace. Now on selecting alt backspace, as you can see, I've applied a particular color to my words. I apply a particular color to my background, and my shape too is having a different color too. So the next thing I'll be doing is I could just come up with another kind of design and make up with another kind of design. Maybe just do something like this. This particular rectangle tool. Have you seen the rectangle tool? I'm having my rectangle tool here. Can you see? Now I'm going to give it a stroke color. So I'm giving this stroke color, and I'm giving it a stroke of say 0.03, something like this. Now I'll change the color back, the fill color to white, so that my stroke color will be able to work well. So I've made this white. Okay, let's see what we're going to have. Okay, this is my shape tool. A fill color. Okay, just press backspace. Okay, now that's the stuff is not showing because it's at the bottom of this particular shape. Now can you see it's now showing because I had to arrange it. You can either right click, you can either come to layer, then go to arrange, then bring to front, or you move the layer from this bottom. It was here before, so you drag it back to the top so that you'll be able to have something like this. So now having something like this, so the next thing you do is I want to make the fill color to be white, so I've given it white, and my stroke color I want to reduce the point to maybe 0.0, maybe 0.2, let's say 0.03, something like this. So can you see what I'm having here? So at the same time I want to make this rectangle shape to have a different kind of dimension. In the sense that I'll make the stroke color transparent. So different kind of dimension in the sense that now give the stroke size to 0 back. So in the sense that I want to cut this particular rectangle with a stroke of 3. I want to cut it. I want to make it have different design. We're having something like this, so I could just do this. So now let's see what will happen after doing this. Are you getting me? This is the kind of design I made with it. So you can just come up with different kinds of design. So I might go back to this shape, this particular shape, and let me just say, let me hold it with this upper part and bring it to the side. So when I'm bringing it to the side, so all I have to do is I might probably use my eraser to make some kind of adjustment here. So as you can see, back to my eraser tool. So trying to make some kind of adjustment. So now after I've done that, so I can easily move this randomly, and okay, let me just put it here so I'll be able to see it in full. Then I still have work to do here above this, so I'm bringing this here. As you can see, this is still having this kind of touch. So but when it is on white background, just place it here, make a little bit removal of this white thing. Are you getting me? Now take it out back. So now we have this kind of design in there. So you have this kind of design in here, and you might just come here, get your line tool, and give your line to a color too. As you can see, something like this, and this is your particular line too. You could as well make it thicker. Something like this, anything of your choice. So you could as well give it the same outline color as the previous one. Then, sorry, I guess I'm clicking on the wrong tool. So and I'll as well give it a stroke color of this, and probably adjust the stroke itself. So now having something like this, so you could make this stuff, make it with this, put in your control, then go to your move tool, adjust it a bit inside, having something like this. Then using Ctrl J, you could just make your design have different kinds of design. As well, bring this here. And adjust the size a bit. And this here, adjust the size a bit. After you've done that, you come here to do this. Adjust this to a bit. Should come here, put down here. So next now we're having this shape 1 as well as this rectangle 2. So just go to your shift, adjust it inward. It's okay. Now move this towards the side. Oh, sorry, there's a mistake on this. So I'm selecting this and this too. So you could just bring this upward a bit. So this is that about that. After you've done that, so you could just come up with probably the name of different stuff you could do. You could do something like this, make another kind of design and the likes. So you could just come up with the name of anything you want to put there. Maybe let me just make fast design for a logo. Let me just say fast food or something. I get me. So I might as well make my fast have different color. Let me say I might give my fast different color. And give my fast different color, anything of my choice. Fast, then food. So I could highlight it to give this regular and make it black, the font I mean. Then I might as well adjust the size. 2.18. Then bring it here. So as you can see, I'm having this as my logo. I'm trying to make this as my logo, very fast one. So after having this, so I might just come to my shape toolbar, go to custom shape tool and put any kind of shape on this as let me just put this here. Can you see something like this? Fast food. So at the same time, maybe they have their kind of motto there. Let's say, okay, unique taste. Do you get? So adjust this. I'll make this one just my thin italic, as you can see, and this is it. I'll make this 0.3 and change it from thin italic to, let's say, regular or something. This is back to regular and bring it here down here. Adjust the size to maybe 0.10. After having that, so you could just come here, go edit it, give this 3 dots or 4, give this 1 2 3 4 dots. Can you see something like that? So having this as this, then making this other text part with the color of your fast food, of your fast. So it will just be like combination of the two. So now you could give it an underline. You see the underline will be having both the color of the unique and the color of the taste, or something like that. So let's just say I quickly make some kind of fast logo for it. So after that, what do I want to make? I don't have pictures of fast food and the likes or something, so I could just come here with text. Maybe let's say your, I'll give it a color. Can you see I'm selecting my color outside? I'm not selecting my color from my color picker. I'm selecting the color from the color I'm seeing outside here. So I have my your, moving the underline, giving the size of 1, giving it something of black. So then adjusting the size to maybe 0.7. So putting it here. As to give it probably your delicious taste. Okay, now I'll just do Ctrl J of this, so I'll be able to have the same size here. Enter. It's my text. Ctrl A. Delicious. So I'm changing this. I'll select the 2 and I just size for it 2. Let me say I give it 0.5. It's still big to me. Maybe 0.4. Okay, I guess. So having my ear, I could just bring my ear here. Can you see? Delicious is here. I guess the 2 sizes are still big because of the font I'm using. I'll make this 0.3. Let's see. Okay, I guess this is kind of cool. So I might just bring the ear here. Bring the delicious here. Then bring the ear here. Can you see what I'm doing? So then moment, just Ctrl J, duplicate it, bring this down here and give it, adjust it, then give it moment. As you can see, something like this. After that, so you could just try and make some kind of adjustment to this your. I might duplicate this your, having it to your, and give it another color. Can you see? Now you can see the second color is affecting the first one, so I'm bringing the first one out first and making it, giving it some kind of adjustment. When I select another color for it, to be able to see the effect of what I'm trying to do. Can you see? Something like this, your delicious moment. Can you see? You can see how I did the your. So back to the delicious part, you could right click on it, go to the blending options and go to bevel and emboss. Can you see what I'm doing to it? This one you can give it Shizward, you can give it smooth, so anything of your choice. Then you can this multiply, you might bring this multiplier and have something like this. Then this in above, you can give it emboss, anything of your choice, just come up with some kind of design. Okay, after I've added that as probably your delicious moment, so you could probably bring your contact details. You might put your contact details down here, right click, rounded rectangle, then stroke, you might give your stroke white, then adjust your stroke to 0.02. So after we write something like this, it as well come here, adjust the width. So to adjust the width, you can come here, maybe let's see 10. Okay, I guess I've selected something else. Okay, now back to the shape. Come to the shape, you can see the width here as 82. You can make it probably 88. Can you see stuff has increased? You can make it 98. I will make it 118. Height as 30. So having this here, just come here, put it somewhere around there, then give it what? Contact. So having this as contact, you just bring it down here. I could change my font to, let's say, Gabriela. So I've had my Gabriela. Then I'll change this size to a very small one. Okay, I guess it's way too small. 0.15. So after putting my contact here, so now I can just come here. So come to probably document, because I think I have contact icon here on my folder. So let me just look for the contact icon. So I'm looking for the contact icon. Okay, I've seen the contact icon. And the contact icon is here. So selecting my brush tool. So I just want to make use of Instagram and WhatsApp. So as you can see, I've erased this without even erasing it. After I've selected my background, my eraser tool, so I could just come to my polygonal lasso tool and select the ones I need there. So I'm selecting this. I selected this, move to Ctrl X, and I'm pasting it back as Ctrl V. So one, the other one as this. Something like this, something like this, something like this. Something like this. So select my move to Ctrl X. Okay, I didn't select the layer of where the image is. Ctrl X and Ctrl V. I guess I have those two. I can now delete. Now go back to my move to select this. Then adjust this a bit. Okay. So I'm going to adjust this too. So after adjusting this, you can see I'm bringing my Instagram to the side. So if I want to, I just adjust it a bit so it will be touching the contact part. So I've adjusted this a bit, I'll be adjusting this a bit too. So on number, you could just give the number of your choice, maybe 10110011. So you could just something like this. Put your contact there. Go back to the font I used. So you need this number, as you can see. Then Ctrl J to duplicate this, and you can give it to your Instagram handle. Instagram. As this name. So now after doing this, okay, we've set up the stuff. I think all we need to do is just find nice images to use, because images are what are part of those stuff that makes your work looks cool and amazing. So the next thing I'll do is I'm looking for some kind of image to use. for some kind of image to use. For some kind of image to use. I still haven't seen any yet. Where would I be able to see this? Okay. I just want to see if I'll be able to get images to use. Selected for images to use. Anyway, so far I can't get any image of my choice, any image that has to do with something like that to use. So I guess you could just find some image. You just find images to manage here. Just find images to manage here. Let's say this person is into this is background. I'm trying to use that particular image. Okay, now as you can see, this image is having a white background, and you can see it won't blend well on this. So there are different stuff to do. I could just come here first, select the image, rasterize it, then go to my polygonal lasso tool. I just want to be quick about this, so don't mind my work. So when you're doing yours, you just have to make it very okay. As you can see, I'm very fast about this. So come here, do something like this. Come here. Can you see I'm moving? I'm left clicking, moving left clicking. So as you can see, so moving left clicking. Sorry about the other time. Moving left clicking. Done. Then comes my move to Ctrl X to cut, then Ctrl V to paste. Then I will delete the previous one. I'm having the new one here. Go back to this. So as you can see, there's something like this. Having this as, you see, your delicious moments, contacts, blah blah. So if you have other pictures to use, you could just come here, go to ellipse to make some kind of shape here. This kind of shape. Can you see? Just make this kind of shape. So make this kind of shape, then give it some kind of outline of white, then put an image there. If you have an image, you could just do some kind of shape here too. Put an image there, because I don't have images on my system that I might use to something like that. So that's that about that. You could just come up with, the more you have fine images to insert, the more your work will be very beautiful and nice. So thank you for your time. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. See you next time.